Welcome to Monumental Moments, where we live to multiply His movement. I'm Melissa Machenbacher, and this is a place we passionately pursue and proclaim Jesus. Today's monumental moment is titled, Hello, is anyone there? I saw a white, unmarked vehicle race up our driveway, and I assumed it was a delivery of some kind. A driver pulled in and followed the winding driveway, much like many other weeks, probably scheduled to deliver something like paper towels or even batteries through Prime Delivery. I kept working. Later in the evening, I checked personal emails to read a notification that a package was delivered. I walked out the front door and looked around but didn't see a package. I went to the side of the house and checked the side door, and again, I didn't see anything. That was unusual. I kept looking, even checking the mailbox in case it would have been left there instead of at my front door. Still, there was nothing. I carried on with other projects and soon forgot about tracking down the package. The next morning, I went out into the garage to take out the trash and noticed a package on the ground inside the garage. That's odd, I thought. I must have left the garage door open yesterday and the delivery driver just threw the package inside the garage. I took out the trash and picked up the package on the way back inside and carried on with my day. About a week later, I ran out one evening to grab some groceries, and when I drove back home, I saw something unusual. It was a package inside the garage again, but this time in my parking spot. I knew I had not left the door open because I checked it to make sure that it was fully closed as I pulled out of the driveway. I immediately thought of the incident the week earlier with the package I found inside the garage. I decided to do some research. You probably already know about this, but there's something called Amazon Key. When a driver arrives to deliver your order, they can scan your package and request a one-time access code to get into your garage. The program verifies the package and the driver's location, and then it opens the garage door for the delivery driver to place the package inside your garage. After the delivery, they hit a button in the app and the garage door closes. Supposedly, it doesn't work with all garage door openers, but it requires a smart controller. It's all beginning to make sense to me now. Our garage door opener broke recently, and we had to install a new opener. I didn't realize it had a few extra bells and whistles that would allow delivery drivers to scan a box and open our door. I'd never heard of such a thing. Yet, here we were giving people the welcomed invitation to come on in, and even if we weren't home. I wonder what I would have done if I walked out into the garage that very moment when a stranger was walking in without me knowing what I know now about our special garage door opener. I'm sure I would have been startled, and I'm certain I would have screamed in shock. What about you? It's not that the delivery drivers were doing anything wrong or that they were even trespassing. In fact, they were here with a special delivery that I requested. They had blessings to deliver, yet I was unaware and oblivious to what was happening. I couldn't help but think of Hebrews 13:2. I grabbed my Bible and I looked up the verse that reads, "Do not neglect to show hospitality to strangers, for thereby some have entertained angels unaware." Certainly in these circumstances, it wasn't that I was being hospitable, but my door was ready to open at a push of a button. This all transpired unintentionally, but it made me think about God's word and question, when was the last time I've been intentional about inviting guests into my home to share a meal or a conversation? Hebrews 13:2 challenges us to not neglect to show hospitality to strangers. I have been neglectful recently. Have you? I've not had guests over for some time due to our crazy on-the-go schedules. In fact, I've been so busy that I have even been unaware of people in my home while I was home. Do you know that there are examples in the Bible in the Old Testament regarding welcoming strangers that turned out to be angels? We can read about it in Genesis 18:1-8. Abraham didn't realize it, but 3 strangers showed up at his tent who happened to be the Lord and 2 angels with him. A similar situation happened with Lot in Genesis 19. Lot showed welcoming hospitality to 2 men whom he did not know when they had come into the city. He didn't realize it, but they were angels that would rescue him from destruction just hours later. We never know who God is going to bring our way. Who is it in your path that you can intentionally show hospitality to? Let's be people who practice hospitality and not neglect it. As you host and bless others, the Lord may also have blessings for you. Let me encourage you to pray and ask God to put people directly in your path. Get to know someone new in the coming weeks and practice your hospitality skills. I'll do the same. The Lord may have something special packaged for us. How can you make monumental moments and live to multiply His movement today?